is how we end up. Shades of blue and gray. I feel just like an empty bottle. My dreams are on delay. I just wanna climb on top of a hill and throw it all away, away. Take me far away before my mind spins off and I am all derailed, derailed. Just drive all the way to the rainbow's end. Just drive, and we'll never turn our backs again. So this is how we end up. The game is set to play. Every day remains the same now. One decision we obey. I just wanna climb on top of a hill and throw it all away, away. Take me far away before my mind spins off and I am all derailed, derailed. Just drive all the way to the rainbow's end. Just drive, and we'll never turn our backs again. Just drive. Just drive. Just drive. You just seem to have one single thing in mind. I'm casting our date to save some time. So on the edge of life, losing perception of time. Wake up, this restless soul. Nothing's gonna slow us down as long as we fall. We're rushing against the wall. Nothing's gonna slow us down as long as we fall. Nothing's gonna slow us down as long as we fall. time. Wake up, this restless soul. Nothing's gonna slow us down as long as we fall. We're rushing against the wall. Nothing's gonna slow us down as long as we fall.
Good evening, friends. Welcome back to where wars are fought in the stars, to where fantasies are final, to where agents are orange, where evolutions are new, where dragons are lanced, where realms are forgotten, to where our coals have essence, or are essenced. We're still sorting that one out. Maybe by the time we come back from our downtime, we'll have a more definitive intro put together there for you, friends. Welcome back to Role Playing Unlimited. I, of course, am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live ahead by a century, and disappointing you is getting me down. Good to see y'all out there in Streamland for our mid-season finale here for Stew Crew. Yes, indeed, voice chat is looking a little thin there, but I think we're set. Baushi, it is his birthday today, and he is out having a party thrown in his honor, and will hopefully be back with us midway through the session or so. We will make sure to let you know when you join in with us, but just letting you know ahead of time, my friend. Happy birthday to you. Much love, brother. And let's go say hello to everybody in the Coalescence Lounge, and you better be talking.
What's about to happen is going to be hard to watch. What's about to happen is going to be hard to watch. You really have to pay attention to what I'm talking.
No, I saw your icon was green, but you were completely silent when I joined in, so you know how it's going to be. I mean, I'm going to make sure it happens. You set a precedent, brother.
That's what she said.
Oh, all right. Welcome back,
friend. Alright, just for that, Ballard's gonna rip apart the first thing he sees this session.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, hey! I hope it's not Xavier he sees first.
Well, that would be very disappointing to a certain devil or demon lord that's on the table, but I guess if we're using the current map, or the current page as an example, I'm gonna say it's a safe bet that Ballard's eyes are first drawn to this hairy elefante here.
Alright, cool. I rip out his tusk and beat him to death with his own tusk.
Uncool. Alright, so I did not find an initiative for our table here, so I don't know if we're in one or what. I think this is the map we're on, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm sending us somewhere. Yes, this is where we're at. Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, we were on
there's a turn initiative, unless that's from the previous session.
I thought that was from the previous session, but my juggling is not working so well here.
So we have the horse.
Once and kill this thing.
So we've got the horse demon up here.
Yeesh.
We've got the other two boys hiding around the corner. We've got Ralla's husband hanging out here, trying to touch things that he shouldn't. And Puck just zoomed past us and into this.
Right. Yeah, like the sequence of events I totally remember. I think what's throwing me off is I don't have Eric or either of our dudes here in the turn order. So that's what's kind of got me.
My guess is either that you just never rolled them, or you didn't unhide them after.
That's more likely.
Before I did that.
That makes sense. Well, Jax.
That's okay. They don't have to go.
Jax is going
they can
to
just
the
sit
tunnel
up
of
there.
safety-tude. Let's see who would be next. Xavier on a mighty 20. He keeps trying to hide his turn order under his little spider here, but I'm not falling for it. And then the Equestrian Devil is up next. Ballard is 15-2. Rala is a 7. 1-2. There's Puck on a mighty 5-1-8. I may have to do a wardrobe change here at some point imminently. Oh look, I did it again. Alright, so Rala is on the 4.12. This old shirt, the tag is really effing with me back here. I tried to tear it off and it just seems to have made the problem worse.
Oh, I wanted to tell you today, Daniel.
Oh.
The temperature today, where we're at, it translated to American, was
Ah!
113 degrees. My poor igloo was melting.
Good God. Yeah, we're actually kind of
Jesus
cooling down
Christ.
this week. We're in the upper 90s this week, which will be a nice change of pace for late June.
Guess
If
I
you're,
probably shouldn't tell you guys that it's only 69 degrees where I'm at.
69.
I'm gonna fight you because I'm super jealous. It was 105 degrees today.
Oh
Welcome
God,
to
yeah, that was
frickin-
our week.
welcome-
That was all
welcome
week
to-
leading up to this weekend. We had highs of, I think it was 112 on the hottest day.
Welcome to
past
the
week.
sporadic freaking West Coast California weather.
Yep, gotta love it.
East Coast over here.
Okay, get you.
East Coast as well.
Whoop whoop. Represent.
I am East Coast, but I'm a Canuckian.
It's gonna be getting hot, is what I'm hearing.
It's
Guy,
getting
I'm not.
hot in
I'm
here.
not ready. Please don't take off your clothes.
I don't know. I mean, Xavier does have a 24 charisma. Is his name Zagum? That's funny.
Zagum Linloth. Alright, let's sort you guys out. I think that will get us in place where we're trying to be. 102 and some high winds. Yeah, we are in windy mode right now as well. The temperature cooled down a bit, but it's like 25 plus mile an hour winds here this weekend, so it was a good weekend to put down the cigarettes, so I was not stepping outside as often as I might otherwise.
I'm so
That is
jealous.
No one wants to go outside when it's so hot, but the wind usually helps. A couple days here, it was like 60% and higher humidity because it was about to start thunderstorming, and it wasn't even that hot, but that humidity just like speared the heat through you. You walked outside and you regretted living.
Yeah, that really sucked because where I live it also thunderstormed basically an entire week. So that was fun.
Fun.
Pennsylvania rep, let's go.
Hey, I've been there before. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Nah, I'm from Bethlehem, bud.
Bethlehem.
Oh my
All
god,
right.
she's Jesus!
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, tell Mary I said hi.
I will.
From the
I will.
Bible. Let's see how subtly we can
All right.
pull this off. I think we're all
So-
set. I turned off the animations because it was starting to bog us down. I think I'll keep that our reality. And let's check any legendary interrupts we want to start with.
I also rolled my initiative so that I would be in this,
Oh,
because
good
I know I
looking
wasn't here
out.
last time.
Good looking out. Now we need to find out where your character will be
At the bottom.
deployed.
I was gonna say, I can tell you right now that I would be very at the bottom of the initiative. You don't have to worry, you got a long time to figure out where you're gonna put me.
Oh, okay. Well, I know where I'm putting you. Let's figure it out. We're gonna get you
My
right.
guess is you would inconvenience Ballard by literally summoning behind the horse figure. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is not a great place to be for her. She's inside of the little office here, and both of our devils are on the other side, waiting for Xavier to approach, and they both just kind of turn their heads slightly as Priyu suddenly appears in here.
Daniel, I don't
Just-
know if you meant to, but you're still on the starting stream soon, for Twitch.
Oh, thank you. Good looking out. I did mean to do that. I was going to go theater of the
okay.
mind here tonight.
It's like when you pour spaghetti out of a pot. Just
Oh god, or like in
Snake.
The Office when Kevin drops the big thing of chili.
Oh gosh, yes.
Okay.
So the devils did see me.
Yeah, we did.
they did.
We're waiting for you to come around the corner. Like, come on in, come in, curse. Give me just a second, though. I'm going to have to do a wardrobe change here. Otherwise, this itch is going to be driving me crazy all night. BRB.
Okie dokie.
This is gonna sound like the dumbest question, but am I in the Nexus or as
Yes,
the
you
thi-
are.
Yes, you
Okay.
are.
Okay.
You have willingly given yourself to the sacrifice.
I have. I'm very happy about that.
I hear there's going to be a nice little plus for your new character, so
I'm
you'll
very
get that
excited
bonus,
for
I
it.
guess.
Yes.
And I will not speak on, unless y'all watch the stream, I will not speak on what the possible rewards will be, but you will have final say on
Much better.
Whale, come back.
advantages our table gets.
Oh, thank you. Good to be, oh my
Legitimate
God.
question. Is it possible, because I've made a couple of characters in on Roll20 that I kind of want to keep. Like, I do not have Preyu's character sheet anywhere else. Is it possible to export my character sheet from? We'll talk about this after the stream, but
It's definitely possible. If you are unable to do it, it's just a setting that I have to change. But I do believe it's definitely something Roll20 allows. Like, if you want to have all your characters like in your own personal Roll20 file, that's totally permissible.
yeah, because I like this character. I've come to really like this character, and so I want to keep her. And so I need to. Whoa! What did I just see? Puck, what's going on with you, buddy?
Goodbye, demons. I'm sorry, devils. Crunch. Smash.
I just
There goes
suddenly see the
Xavier's
giant
problem.
fireball over there.
All right, but
right.
Xavier, it is your turn. Let's jump into this. We've got all the blast doors behind us opened up here. We've got our Horsey, Devil, and Ballard, and you're up here in the front.
All right. Well, if they're beckoning me to come around the corner, they get a F you from around the corner. You can come to me, and then I'm going to step back into the corner here, and I'm going to ready an action in case any of them come around the corner.
Howard just looks at you and he's like, "Don't you dare fucking run over there before I finish with this fucking fool." And I point to the horse.
And that's the end of my turn.
Are they on timeout?
All right. Well, he said, "Fuck you, man." I mean, that's unnecessary. These devils have they have feelings too. Yeah, we're gonna start with this lovely guy. You're talking about a 24 charisma. Well, I got 26 charisma.
That's scary for him to have a 26 charisma.
Oh my God, I was kidding. And then I opened his character sheet. He has a 27 charisma. No joke.
Holy crap.
Oh my God. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, asshole.
Freaking Demon Hefner over here.
I saw a post saying that if somebody has a 27 charisma but looks like that, and they seduce someone, they don't successfully seduce them. They successfully make them commit suicide.
Oh God. Oh God.
Wow.
Ouch.
Indeed. Okay, well, if you're gonna be like that, I guess we're gonna have to come and get you. Here I come, baby. Coming to get you.
I know that song.
Yeah, Foxy. Lady.
Foxy Lady.
Ding, 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 ding. 20, 30 feet. Priyu is of no consequence to us.
Wow, rude.
We are going to glance into the maelstrom here.
He only has eyes for me.
We will briefly turn on the animation just for coolness. And then we'll turn that off because otherwise it's going to kill our stream.
Just the whole thing will fall apart.
Oh yeah, both of them right next to each other, two active portals. It's a bit more than we can handle. Do I have a bonus action, cunning action? That would be nice if I did. No, I do not. That's okay. What do we got there? this will be... We will scoot right here around the corner. Ah, there he
Perfect.
is.
My held action is going to be to Eldritch Blast them with my Repelling Blast twice.
You're pushing him into the... Okay.
That would seem to be the intent. 19 is my AC.
So I will use my Inspiration to change that from a 16 to a 20 for the first shot, and then I'll take the 19 on the second shot.
Okay.
Shoving him into that portal there, hoping that he hasn't been here long enough to actually work in with it. And I'm hoping that with the discussion you were talking about, even things like the deck of many things doesn't have anything that could bypass it, that it might actually overcome his invulnerability with any damage he might take. And he is pushed back 20 feet altogether.
Yep, that's what I was assuming was gonna happen.
Oh boy.
If Puck doesn't see her, you're almost standing right on top of me. I am very faintly visible in the center of the Nexus here.
Well, I had outside knowledge, so...
Oh, for sure. And upon the unexpected intrusion, Puck literally just dashed in here and was starting to make out the faint visage of the Queen of Time, the Time Mistress. No words were exchanged. We didn't have time. Big ol' Blobbo the Hutt here came around the corner, got blasted into the maelstrom, and this will be... Another one. How about again? And an 8. Alright, so we're going to send Puck over in this direction. We're going to send our dude over here into the corner. And our girl on the inside will announce, 2 may not attempt to lay claim to this Nexus. Settle your quarrel and return with a single chosen.
So he didn't take any damage?
He didn't take any damage. I still got 15 feet of movement too. Move back over here ever so slowly. And then we'll check in with our Orobus Devil right here. Oh, what's going on?
Ballard is riding the pony.
Oh, I get 4 attacks before I die. This isn't fair. The guy who did half as much damage to me as Ballard is like all of a sudden just in the tunnel of safetitude. I should get that HP back.
Well, you just said the wrong characters for one, but for two, I like the fact that you know you're gonna die. So.
Oh yeah, we're definitely dead. Or we're going back. We're going back, being banished back to hell anyway. Okay, this guy has not yet used his knowing. It was the previous one that burned all 3 in his first round. This guy is gonna burn all 3 here, just in case. And oh, that's right. That's right. We kept trying to contact the magic 8-ball here, and all signs pointed to you're doomed. Okay, 4 attacks, 1 each. The first 3. Well, technically, it's 3 times per day. Can choose to have advantage. I mean, we'll use the same system here as we use for the players. Decide after the fact. That might be the one I use advantage on for sure. Okay. Ballard's AC is 23. 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. That will not hit. That's not going to hit in either case. Okay, so we're going to ignore the bite attack. We're going to use the knowing for attacks number 2 and 3, and then we're going to use it for attack 4 to try to reroll that. and it's a little better but not good enough, so really just the crit and the flail attack are what land, and that's it for my turn.
And then he poops a little as Ballard comes up.
You got a question? You ask the 8-ball. Swing, 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 swing.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Man, that's I'm still pretty amazed that we're getting Spaceballs too.
I know. I'm excited for it too.
Yes, and they're bringing back
What?
the same actor who was We Ain't Found Shit. He's playing. He's in it again.
Yes, he was Tuvok from Star Trek Voyager, and he's
Oh,
coming
that's
back to
great.
Spaceballs.
I didn't know about this.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did
it's
not
like,
either. I will be watching this.
Oh yeah, within the last week and a half, Mel Brooks announced that they're gonna do Spaceballs 2. They released a teaser trailer, which is really just a crawl, and it was a little humorous in its own respect, but very, very excited. Oh yeah, Mel Brooks and his son as well. Solid creators. But what you doing there, Ballard? You just gonna skip your turn? I like it.
No, I'm rolling, but for some reason my damage got reset on my
Ooh.
weapon, so I'm fixing it real
It's
quick.
good news.
His son Garth Brooks?
Garth Brooks. Oh no, it's what the hell is his Max Brooks.
They're only like 15 years apart, aren't they?
Oh, that's funny.
Well, I mean,
Garth Brooks and Mel.
with country people, you never know.
I mean, Mel Brooks is in his 90s. I didn't know that Garth Brooks was in his 70s, but I guess anything's possible.
How old is it?
Yeah, I mean, Garth's got to at least be in his 60s, I figure. Goodness, a natural 1 to start off. Well, that's good news for me.
I still remember when Garth
Yeah,
was
he's
hanging out with
63
Wayne.
years old.
Well, I don't know how I had a natural 1, considering I re-roll natural ones, but
Who
and I
said?
didn't re-roll it, but whatever. It says my lucky feat, so it says you technically.
Says, well, that's not a feat.
Well,
Yeah,
superpower,
I don't think that's anything we can automatically include in there, so that's something we just need to kind of manually post in. And in this case, we'll just use the 25, which is more than sufficient. Any chance
Yeah, I
you
had
wanna
it in the
trim-
plus. Apparently, it didn't apply to the attack roll. I don't know. Yeah.
Sure. Any chance you want to trim some of that damage off, though? I don't like
Mm.
that.
I mean, I'm just gonna use it on the second attack, but
Oh, I'm immune to
I
fire
mean, he
damage.
does trim the fire off, right?
Yeah, joke's on you, sucker. That's right. Ow!
joke's on you. It wouldn't have mattered.
Ow, 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 ow.
Nothing.
You know what? Just to
matters.
say, just to say, screw him. I'm gonna slap him instead of hitting him with my sword again.
Oh. Well, that's just embarrassing because I only had 28 HP left. He goes screaming back to the 9 hells with a aura.
No!
Well, good job, you did it.
Alright, well, I'll come running into here. And just look around and just be like, look back at Raul and just say,
Oh, he's going for it now.
Screw off.
Ballard's
Puck
just
is,
like, you know
Puck is already in there. That's not how this works.
You're pretty
Well,
sure
it's
you
like,
see
fuck
Puck on
this
the other
shit up.
side of the devil up here, but as you wish.
Did Puck run out?
She got ejected
not.
because the devil got pushed into it, and the mistress said, "No, we can't have 2 people here. You guys settle your
Oh,
shit,
God damn it.
and then come back."
See,
I'm
I
still
thought
gonna
it was
come
going
back.
to be like the other effect that happened when the one guy got his face mushed into it and it like ripped off half his face.
Oh
because
yeah,
he hasn't been on this plane for long enough to be an eligible person.
that is an interesting theory, and also maybe something to pull at in wondering why it did not work as expected.
I do.
I'm gonna look at Raul and just be like, is that the bird you were trying to find? As I look back at Eric across the way.
I literally just nod to him.
Do I need to as reference to my or reference to my tentacles?
You're gonna do what with your tentacles now? You keep that shit to yourself.
Slap him. Shut.
Who are you trying to slap?
You're not involved in this. You shush.
Oh,
Big
gotcha.
Chubby.
That works for me.
Slap
When
Big
I'm not
Chubby.
getting attacked.
Do I need to restrain him?
Okay, I'm confused. First you said I
Rala?
wasn't involved in this, and
I was not talking to you.
God damn it! Somebody answer.
I don't know. I mean, they're
Restrain
trying to
who?
kill me, so we can't hurt them. I don't know what you can do to them. If we can break their concentration somehow.
Yo, Scar
Okay, everyone
97
here
in
is
the
completely
house.
confused on what I am asking. I am talking to Rala about Eric.
Bing! There you go. What's
There was
going
never
on?
a switch on who I was talking about.
I want you to make sure he doesn't die. That's all that I want.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and run up, trying not to hit the thingy. Gonna run up here. I think that's about the most of my movement can go. And that will be my turn.
Very cool. We got Scar 97 in the house here checking us out on Twitch. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Today's home for all your favorite 90s alternative rock hits. Oh! Okay, Owen Aloth is next. Well, who's this blue guy that just rushed all up on me? I'm not interested in that.
Push him in the closet when he tries to run away.
I'm never coming out.
Okay, first we will do this. Boink. Just to avoid that AOO from Ballard. Then
Yeah,
we'll
because he
move.
takes damage.
I don't want to take damage. I'm invulnerable.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you got, what tricks you got up your sleeve right there. I ain't taking no chances.
He's a barbarian. He attacks. That's all he does.
Yeah, that's enough. All right, we got 2 claw attacks here with Xavier's name on them. This is not our primary devil, so we'll see how these go. Oh.
Well, the first one would hit,
Yeah.
but I will change the damage from it to fire as my reaction.
Okay, it is slashing and necrotic. You may only change 1 damage type per attack.
I thought it was just changing the damage on one attack.
Not if it's multiple damage types. Alright. I will, once
Okay,
again
well,
assert
if
that
that's-
these
yeah.
unique powers and alpha powers and all this are playtest to be used in
Yep,
play.
that's. I was just gonna say, if that's the case, I will change the necrotic to. Well, actually, yes, I'll change the necrotic to fire damage, and I
Alright,
will take the 14 slashing.
very cool. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. I don't know if that's worth it. It just seems like bogging us down mechanically for no real effect. He has a bonus action attack right here, but it's kind of pointless. So we're going to hold off on that and pass it over to Eric's turn. Aha! My moment has come! Thank you, Puck, for helping me decide. As we discussed last time, Eric had both hands outstretched, or both talons outstretched. One towards the Fiendish portal, another towards the Nexus event. Seeing Puck enter the Nexus event and hearing the Time Mistress within there, he has now seemingly decided that he's going to go for the Nexus event.
You gotta be fucking joking me.
And
God
he
damn it.
becomes almost
I
as
really should have rushed into
translucent
there on my turn.
as the Time Mistress herself, as you see him extending a talon towards her outstretched hand. Rala is up next.
Up next, huh? After
Yes, indeed.
that. Well. Yeah, there. Yeah. My god. I don't think I'm going to be helping Eric's case here, unfortunately. I feel like you're running into it. Should I run into it? I mean, it's for RP reasons, but...
If you do run into it, it will eject both of you, which would actually keep him from being the one affected.
Yes.
And your character would have that knowledge as well, considering you just saw it happen as well.
Yeah.
Baoshi is here, I believe?
Yeah, I'm not letting him...
Yeah, Balshi's in the
I'm
own
not
initiative right now.
Yeah, I'm not letting him get in, and so I'm going in myself. Just shouting
The
Eric's name
Nexus
as he
shudders once again with the presence of two. The Time Mistress seems to grow angry, ejecting both of you again. This repeated behavior will not stand. You destabilize the Nexus with each trick you attempt. Return when one has been chosen. Oh boy. 7-11. Could go for a Slurpee.
Oh, thank heaven.
Ah. 11 is Eric, and it looks like Eric's getting flung over here towards Lovelar. We will be no longer transparent upon that. And on the opposite side, Raleigh is getting flung over here. And it is your action to attempt to interface, as it were, with the Nexus event. So anything else for Rala before we actually rewind it, and it'll be Lovelar's turn before we pass it back over to Puck.
Yeah, I think I'll end in my turn here.
Very cool. Not sure why Lovelar's initiative is not showing up, but he's here, and it's your turn. It's just for whatever reason it's showing up as like a ghost initiative.
Ooh, that's fun. That's great. Okay. Hi, just got here. Context. I assume that Eric is not supposed to go into a portal.
We're trying to get Puck to go in. She
yeah.
wanted to be the one to sacrifice.
Yes.
Eric
Okay.
was the person or the bird that was over here with the outstretched arms to each portal. Once Puck got pushed out, Eric decided that his choice was to go into here which we're, at least all of us, are in agreement that we don't really want him to be the one to sacrifice.
Gotcha.
Yep.
You know what? He counts as humanoid, right? He's Aarakocra, but he counts as humanoid.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Aarakocra's count as humanoid hit.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on him. I'm gonna need a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay. Huh.
My God.
What the fug? Well, you just brought up an interesting counter. I gotta look something up now.
I was just gonna go restrain his ass, but okay.
I'm gonna choose him to fight you if this pops off.
Why?
Because I'm told that he doesn't want to go into a portal. He cannot he cannot move other than to move towards you to make an attack roll. So I figured that would just give us room.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh my gosh.
If you read the way it is, the charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. So if there's no creatures near it, it won't be able to attack. Target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach.
Crown of Madness is weird. Crown of Madness is weird.
On the subsequent turns, you also have to use your action to maintain control over it.
I can't.
Oh, for goodness sake.
He passes anyway. It's fine.
Gosh.
He passes anyway. It's fine. That's my action. My bonus action. Let's. Yeah. Well, that's great.
If you want to just try to get away from that, the hellish portal, I'm totally cool with that, and I can go restrain him on my next turn.
Am I going to take damage being near here?
I don't know, but I would not test it.
No, that's fine. Hey, I don't like the fact that you're laughing like that. Please be quiet.
You have no idea.
That's great. That's wonderful.
Happy birthday, by the way, my friend.
Oh, my birthday falls on Tuesday. We're just celebrating because no one has Tuesday off. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, Tuesday is where it's at. So don't worry about it. Yeah, you know what? That's just gonna be it. He's gonna hoist up his hammer and like yell a taunt, but other than that, he's done.
Okay. And is your passive perception equal to your insight bonus?
That it is.
You see other devils inside the Fiendish portal here, and it looks like they are maybe a couple rounds away from approaching and possibly egressing into this battlefield.
Interesting.
On a side note, would I be close enough to notice that?
You would, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't have paid attention to it with everything else going on, but just out of curiosity, if I could see it.
Okay, so that does bring it over to Puck for her turn then.
Alrighty, I'm gonna run back into the Nexus. Give me 1 second.
As you do,
As
are you
you-
yelling cannonball?
Yeah, as you run by Ballard, Ballard will just say, "Get in there, I will restrain him."
And Puck looks at the time mistress and says, "Take me. Just please, whatever all this does, just take me and let my friends live. I just want it to end."
The lives of your friends is beyond my ability to control, child. First,
I
I
don't
must
care.
come to understand why you are so willing and eager to give your own life away.
I'm a
From out-
selfish. I've been selfish, and that's all my intentions ever been. I just want to save my friends and everyone else.
Stabilizing this nexus may very well save a great many lives. Those of your friends, however, she glances over at both of the devils that have some of your friends in close proximity. These devils are formidable in their own right, and beyond my ability to control or predict. What the
That's-
fuck was that?
I'm just looking. Is Parker or Tabashi not in the initiative order?
Did she not get dropped in?
No,
I
she
don't
didn't.
see her.
No, I'm supposed to be very last because I got a 4.09.
There it is, yeah.
Because I was gonna say I'm supposed to go after Ark,
Sure.
but
There's just like a massive boom outside from the next street over. Scared the bejesus out of me. Alright, so that is Puck. That will pass it over to Ark.
You also still need to add in Warboy.
Nope, he's in there for whatever reason. It's just a ghost initiative. I don't know why that's not shown for you guys.
Oh, I don't see him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Ark
I'm
is gonna
saying.
go over the
I
wall-
mean, usually it's
wall-
only ghost
him
initiative
up.
if the character is a ghost, but you guys can see the token, so that's a new one.
Back her up. Hup. Go in the fit. And downright the fin. And her. In case if that guy decides to do anything, you know he seems preoccupied with Xavier. In which case I'll end my turn.
Did you move your microphone away? It sounds like you're coming in a little softer.
Oh no, I was talking while being far away.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Let's check here. Okay, Ryu, your turn.
alright, time to have some very stupid fun.
Stupid fun is the best fun.
I'm gonna come forward because I see where Ballard is, and I'm like, oh, friend, I must save friend because I saw the creepy monster guy out here. And now I'm just kind of like, what is all this mess going on? So,
I just point downwards and say, "Demons down there next to Xavier. Demons in the portal." I point up to the portal up here. And IG's in the portal with Puck for some reason. Mistress
What do you need
IG,
me to do?
I said say. Go find a way to help Xavier. I got this stupid bird up here.
About everybody
Alright.
heard about the bird. Bird.
bad. Hate that song.
Don't you know?
I love
about
that
the
song.
bird?
What are you
Well,
talking
everybody
about?
knows the bird is a bird. That's a bird.
It's the best episode.
A bird.
You know what I'm talking about, Daniel.
Bird's a bird.
Complete opposite direction.
I know, I'm sorry. I was counting squares and I didn't even. It didn't. That was my bad.
Bow, bow.
I can do one more square. There we go. Perfect. Just enough squares.
Ah,
I was
hello.
so scared about that. I was like, I didn't think I was going to be able to make that. Ah, you are
Perfect.
ugly.
If by ugly you mean quite attractive, thank you. My charisma is a 19.
Your charisma means nothing with a face like that.
Hey, I'm sorry, but if that's a 19, if that face is a 19, how the fuck is he a 27?
It's metaphorical.
I mean,
You
who
must have a
wouldn't?
really good personality.
I'm a really good listener.
A face only a mother could love.
That's
Right.
true.
So I came down here and I am trying. I'm looking at my spells is all. I just my mouse was over feign death whenever I swapped my spell sheet, and I was like, no, that is not the one we want. Funny, but no. Alright. I am.
What?
I'm working on it,
Smelling
hang
like the
on.
rose that somebody gave me on a
What?
birthday, dead man.
Good. Yeah.
I want to use this one.
And where's my only cigarette? Did you check the bathroom? The bathtub?
Where are you dropping that ice storm?
Oh, it's a big AoE, hopefully over the entire party.
It's really the only place you can put it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a, do I have an ice
I
storm?
freaked out
24
at the
radius.
sight of all these demons and the sight of them attacking my friends who I'm cove to care for, and I cast Ice Storm, and I am going to focus it on, so the very center of it is going to be on the, actually the very center of it is going to be on myself, because I can see Big Boy down in the corner, so I'm going to center it on myself so it hits both of these boys.
Yes, I've come to care for them, so I'm going to cast Ice Storm on everyone.
Hey, I'm not hitting everyone. Not everyone.
Just Xavier, Xavier
That is-
Spider, and Rawless Knight.
Yeah, that is going to hit Ark, Xavier, and both Devils, and yourself, of course.
I will say you have seen that in past sessions that they don't take damage.
Right, I forgot about that. Can I walk that back a second?
Okay, rewound.
The
I
time
completely
Mistress Ben's
forgot
been on
that. I completely forgot that they don't take any damage. For some reason in my head, I was like, "Oh no, it's it's just certain elemental," and no, it was no damage at all. Got it.
Yeah, you just don't take any damage whatsoever.
Did you just wet my bed? Yes, Gotti Man. What's going on, man? Gotti Man. It's a vibe, y'all. Check him out, man. On iTunes and Spotify. What's going on, my friend?
Shoot, I do not have a lot of helpful spells in this exact situation.
That's kind of what it's starting to feel like. We're also pushing up against that 3-minute turn limit decision
Oh gosh, no.
marker.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Thorn Whip cantrip, and I'm gonna wrap around this guy and try to just like not necessarily entangle him. If I can entangle him, that'd be awesome. But I want to hold him in place, basically.
It will pull him towards you, I believe, with the thorn whip.
Yeah, it's basically
Yeah, I want to
a
pull him away from you.
Yeah, it's a temporary move him away. It doesn't actually restrict anything on his turn, but that certainly hits. And while I don't take any damage, there's nothing that says I can't be moved. We saw the larger, more attractive guy get moved into the Coalescence Nexus right there, so it's entirely possible.
At the end of her turn, I'm going to yell for you. I'm going to just say, "You still have that deck, right?"
Yeah, I do.
Inspect the deck.
And then he's going to yell, "Give it to me."
Are you
The
gonna
portal
throw it?
behind me makes me. I'm thinking about that because the portal behind me makes me think it's very windy, and the last thing I want is to throw this very sentient deck, as we have seen, and have it like scatter a bunch of cards and think, "Oh, she just pulled 15 cards." Like, I don't want that to happen.
The
so
Nexus does come with the Wizard of Oz theme song when the tornado's hitting.
yeah. All right. I am going to the best of my ability, I'm going to tuck this deck because I had it in like wrapped up in a bandana in my pocket kind of thing. I'm gonna take
Okay.
it and I'm gonna chuck the deck of many things to Xavier.
All right, I'm gonna try and play a little pass defense right here. You're literally the quarterback, and I am the linebacker rushing in for the interception.
Wait, quick question.
Oh God, please do
Is
not let
this the
this
deck of
even
many
begin.
things or the deck of many more things?
I don't know.
Very
but Xavier's
important
going for a
distinction.
touchdown.
I'm pretty sure it was the deck of many things.
Yeah, if this is the one that we took from the church, is that
Yes.
the case? Then,
Yeah,
yeah, it is
yeah.
deck of many things.
Okay.
Okay, rat-a-tat-tat, root-a-doo-doo. Go ahead, make a acrobatics check for Priyu. We all know she is highly acrobatic.
Listen,
Yes.
I'm strong as hell. I'm not dexterous, but I'm strong as hell.
Hey.
Well, I mean, could we
This-
make the argument for athletics?
I mean, it is a football pass.
Exactly. That's what I kind of want to do.
Yeah, that's fine. Thrown weapons can use strength.
Excellent. Yes. I love that this is a weapon.
It Xavier. Holy crap! It hit
Alright.
Xavier for like 20 points damage.
I just peg him in the head with this deck of many things. Boom. He's got a little freaking like indent on his forehead.
And that's why we wear helmets.
Well, okie dokie. What do I want to do? I guess I'm a little better at this one. Let's try it. Oh, damn. Not so good at all. Yeah, we completely missed that one. And the deck lands where intended.
Exactly in Xavier's open arms.
Correct. All right. And speaking of which,
It bounces off his forehead.
start of the next round. Go ahead.
Xavier's going to be like, if I'm going down, I'm going to take a few of you demons or devils with me, and he's going to draw 3 cards from the deck of many things.
Buddy, come on. Buddy.
Oh boy.
Xavier, if you go out of existence and I have to fight fucking 7 more demons, I'm gonna be very mad at you.
We're gonna hunt you down in the afterlife, bro.
Everybody hold.
Everybody
if I
sit
have
and
to
wait.
if I have to fight the Spectre of Death 1v1, I will fucking kill you.
You won't have to fight the Spectre of Death, it'll be coming after me.
Okay. Take you. Do that.
I'm gonna laugh if you end up in the labyrinth after this.
I was going to say, technically, the best thing I can do in this situation is pull the Donjon, because if I pull the Donjon, these 2 buggers are going to leave you guys all alone and try and find me.
All right,
At least
go
that's what you
ahead
think.
with the
Yeah.
first draw. We are shuffled up. Every card is in play. Fucking hell.
Oh god, damn it.
What did I get? The throne? What does that do?
Hey, You have a castle or
the
a keep
castle-
somewhere
it-
in the
yeah,
realm. It
it's-
is occupied by monsters. It is often the source of a quest. I am not going to give a free redraw in this, as it is not the red card that can be gifted from the sacrifice play, i.e. it's not the only card you get, but I make no guarantees that I'm going to create another plot line to put another home base or side base in play.
We can
Yeah,
talk
because that's
about that
basically
privately
what
if
we
you
did
want
with
after,
Strahd,
okay?
huh?
Oops.
Yeah.
Did not mean to disappear the deck. I meant to shuffle the deck. 1 second. Alright, go ahead a second time. Wait a second, actually,
Oh,
hold
please
on.
don't draw.
The
Star.
star. This may,
Okay.
The
however...
star's pretty good. The star, I think, is pretty good.
Nah, the
It's
star's not
decent.
bad.
Okay,
I really still
okay.
want to make a deck of many things in real life.
My friend has one, or a homemade one. It's pretty cool.
I use tarot decks for my
Yeah,
deck of many
yeah,
things.
that's the one.
Mm,
Okay,
that's
dude,
really
check
cool.
Yeah, it's what
something.
we used when we played Curse of Strahd for his campaign.
Also, I looked up the deck of many more things because I hadn't heard of that one, and good God.
I told you, it is a
All
very
right.
important distinction. The deck of many more things is so much
Right?
worse.
Yeah, this is actually some bullshit.
Alright, star is increase in ability score by 2. It can exceed 20. It cannot exceed 24.
Alright, I will pump up my dexterity then by 2, making it a 22.
Alright, let me put that one back. Shuffle a third and final. Go right ahead. Final draw. The balance.
Yes, that one, balance.
Your mind suffers a wrenching alteration, causing your alignment to change. Lawful becomes chaotic, good becomes evil, and vice versa. If you are true neutral, this card has no effect on you.
Wah,
dear.
wah, I have no effect.
That would appear to be the case, so that is your action right there to go through those.
Alright, I told them I'm going to make it hard for them to get me, so let me get both me and my Spidey. 5 through the door. My item interaction then will be to close the door. Then
Okay.
10, 15.
So, quick question while he's counting. If he had drawn the Fate, could he just, like, say, oh, these devils don't want me anymore? Like...
And bonus action.
It's
teleport
still
to
the
30
wish.
feet.
It's still the wish spell, so it's by DM discretion. So no, that wouldn't
Okay,
work.
I figured.
That
I just
would
was
be
wondering
the-
if that was a thing that could happen.
Yeah, and as far as the Fates card is concerned, I generally have it as a you can undo something that just happened, not something that happened literally 7 months ago out of game.
Okay.
Because now
yeah,
we're undoing 30. No, actually, we're undoing about 100 sessions of plot that I've spent the last 6 months building because somebody got one lucky card. So I think the balance is more in my favor in that respect.
That's the end of my turn.
It'd be funny though.
Okay, that's it for you then. All right. What do we have? That. All right, 10, 20, 30. There. We are provoking AOO from Arc. We cannot take damage, so do what you will with that if you want to.
Might as well. That's 17 to hit, which I doubt would be any use anyway. So.
I'm still reading the deck of many more things, and it's one of those from Borderlands 2 where Moxie goes, "When I'm good, I'm very good, but when I'm bad."
I can't hear anyone.
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
I was gonna say, I don't think anyone's talking right now.
Yeah.
It's Ballard's turn right now, so that's all we're waiting on while you guys have your little side chat.
Sorry, I was thinking. Okay. I'll go ahead and run over here then. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to restrain Eric, grapple him.
Oh, there's no way. Eric has a strength of 30.
So do I.
I'm sorry, I have a strength of 40.
Yeah, not possible.
I was gonna say, did you just change that on the fly?
Oh!
Do I do strength check or
That's
athletics?
right. And you better roll high, because I got a plus 15 bonus and rolled low.
How do you have a plus 15?
Because I got a 40 strength.
I was gonna say, 'cause he's
That's not how that works.
Yeah, cue the Hulk Hogan when it comes crashing down and it hurts.
Well, if you're Hulk
inside.
Hogan, I'm Great Khali.
Are you questioning the DM? Wow.
Oh, I am questioning him. Who are you singing for?
I love that there's even like a debate. They're like, which did you think was better, CM Punk's pipe bomb or John Cena's pipe bomb? And I'm just like, you realize that Cena's can't exist without Punk's, right? So, mic drop,
Well,
motherfucker.
that and we're watching CM Punk do it and an invisible like force do it. So
You have made me into an invisible meme for 10 fucking years.
Alright, do I roll the check or do I roll
Yeah, athletics would totally
athletics,
be appropriate.
okay.
Yeah, I have no
okay,
skill.
I get a plus
He has no
I get a
skill.
plus 4 compared to it, so
Oh! Alright. Yeah, we'll be...
Do you need to inspo that?
We'll be grabbing.
hell no. I doubt he can beat the 28.
I'm gonna spend one of his force points.
I mean, I could just attack you and force you
Ooh,
to
my
attack
bonus
you with
just
my
went up by
grappling
9
appendage and then
million.
use my bonus action to force you.
Oh my
Yeah, my bonus just went up
It's
by
over
9
9
million,
billion.
183,203. So I'm gonna beat that athletics check by a few numbers. No, he is completely at your mercy at this point. And
Okay.
if roll, fuck it, roll an Arcana check.
Okay. He's not very good at
What?
magic stuff.
Yeah,
I
I
will
figured
inspo
so.
that.
21, you're an experienced enough adventurer, even if you're not experienced in magic, you're feeling like he is under some form of mind control.
Can I tell where or what that's coming from?
That you cannot. There's no visible trace of the magic. If anything, you would guess somebody probably controlled him elsewhere and sent him here, and that person is probably sipping back at a fireplace, watching this through a crystal ball, eating popcorn.
I just yell back, Rolla, you know if Eric got any enemies?
No. Well, I know he happens to be a war. He happens to be a warlock, so he may have made a few enemies.
Well, he certainly himself. As I'll it's half movement for carrying a grappled foe, right?
I'm sorry, say again?
Or it's difficult. It acts as difficult terrain for double movement for me to carry a grappled foe, right?
It
So it'd
would,
be like 10
but
feet
this
per
guy
square?
literally has no gear or strength to oppose you, so you can kind of
Okay.
like just kind of cradle him and walk off.
Okay, cool. So it would just be my full movement. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, just making sure for myself more specifically. I will go ahead and go in between these portals. And I will go ahead and run over to here and put him put him positioned over here.
Much love, friends. Cool seeing that RUGM tag back on so many of y'all's profiles. I know we lost it for a couple days there.
Yeah, how do I get it back on?
I think if you just click it from anybody's profile, it'll give you the
Yeah, if you just click on the
sequence to
RU
add it back to
tag,
yours.
then it should add it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the process. Okay, let's head back to our guy here. Likewise, we're going to provoke the AOO from Priyu if you so wish. Again, we can't really take any damage, so do what you think might work for you.
Since that Thorn Whip is a cantrip, I am gonna try and spawn that again to keep him from actually walking away.
Well, do you have Warcaster?
Correct,
I
this
do
is a
not.
reaction.
Ah, dang it, never mind then.
Yeah, you can only use AOO reaction attacks with spells if you have Warcaster.
Dang it! So what, the only thing I could do is smack him on the head with the stick I own? Like, that's literally all
Yep.
I have.
More than likely, yeah. You could try to grapple him and prevent him from moving. That would bring up an opposed check.
Okay, yeah. What do you want me to roll for that?
That would be
Athletics,
athletics
right?
again. All right.
Well, that's not gonna
Oh,
work.
well. I was too distracted by everything going on
Pretty
behind
sure
me.
his plus is higher than both of those.
Have you tried rolling better?
Wow. DM over here saying get good to the players. Oh my gosh.
Keep
Uh,
I can agree. Get good.
So we're going to do this right here. We're going to do our move, then use the teleport 45 feet to the other
Jeez,
side.
I was gonna go after him. Never mind.
And then claw. Again. One hit, one not.
Alright, for this one, I am actually going to use my legendary items effect to do the explode into a bunch of glitter and ribbons and teleport 30 feet, which will go down. Would teleport me to there, and I take no damage.
Oh, post the effect, please. And while we're doing that, I guess Eric will try and break out of the grapple. That's really all I got, so roll your athletics check there again.
And he would be positioned back here.
Oh, okay. Ah, beat that, sucker!
I'm gonna guess that's minus 40.
Minus 49.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's a little scrawny. Our guy
Did
Eric.
that come up for you guys? The little pop-up?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, because it's the Jester's Mask effect, Marvelous Escape, but it's not allowing me to like just left-click the Jester's Mask and have it pop up there. So I had to search it in the item thing. But it's when a creature hits me with an attack roll, I can use my reaction to disappear in a puff of smoke and colorful sparkles. You take no damage and instead teleport along with anything you are wearing or carrying to an unoccupied space you can see within 30 feet of yourself. Once the reaction is used, can't be used again until the next dawn.
Alrighty. That is that. Then what? It's Levlar's turn now. This is the invisible initiative, but I can see it. He's on a 10.12.
Oh yes, Ballard posted it. Thank you, Ballard.
I just
Perfect.
copy and pasted it off of it.
Can I make an Arcana check on the portal that has the demons about to come through it? See if there's like a way to like overload it or destabilize it. See if I can do
You can roll that.
dope. Let's make an Arcana check with a -1.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
gosh.
7. Let's go.
Yeah, this thing looks to have reached full stability, and if there is a way to shut it down, you're right now just like, I don't know.
Okay. Lovelar is going to cast Flaming Sphere, and he's going to transmutate it to lightning damage. And he's going to put it like just above the portals, so any demons coming through will be forced to take thunder damage.
Interesting. Let's see what I've got for that. Thunder. Hey, that's kind of cool. We'll use that. A
Hell yeah.
5-foot diameter, which I think is... I don't know diameters.
You've got it right. 5-foot diameter would be 1 square.
Woohoo! And... Yep, okay. Sounds good to me. Is that where you want it, or do you want it, like, maybe on this side?
Yeah, right there is fine. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. And if any demons end their turn there, just let me know.
Very good, will do. Rala, it's over to your turn.
Raleigh would straight away head over to where Ballard.
Ballard's kind of just like holding him by his hand, or like holding his hand on his face on the other side of it with just one hand, and just looks at you, just like, you can talk to him. I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm not letting go.
Can I make an Arcana check on what kind of mind control it is?
You may.
But
It appears to be some kind of mind control.
I have a sneaky suspicion that Eric's just crazy now, and that we only think it's mind control because we're rolling low.
I think they put it in the peanut butter.
I think I do have another trick up in mind that I could do. Detect thoughts. I could use detect
Does it take
thoughts.
an action? It was your action to attempt the Arcana.
Yeah, it takes an action just in my turn.
Gotcha. Sounds like next round's issue then. As it is over to Puck. And let's see, did we have any further questions for you?
No, I think I'm just chilling here and going with whatever RP you want to do with Daniel.
Assuming that your companions or none of the devils attempt to infiltrate this sphere again, you do have a scant few minutes with which to conduct any farewells you wish. Otherwise, She takes a glance over at the rest of your companions briefly, and then at Puck, before extending a hand in your direction.
Puck will look back and make eye contact with Rala and say, I'll see you on the other side, and then take her hand and head on out.
Roll a die 20. Woo! Solid.
I honestly don't remember if higher or lower is better.
Yeah, there are some hidden things in play that can be triggered with one of those die rolls. Unfortunately, we lost it on Thursday night because Kai rolled the natural 20. And then John T elected to do the sacrifice after her and did not roll a natural 20. Alright, 79, 19. Puck rapidly becomes, rather ethereal to all of your perspectives. The Nexus itself begins to violently spark and fling bits of energy throughout the room. Some of it touches some of you almost like you're running from an exploding volcano a mile out, and tiny bits of flaming ash are touching your clothes. Little burn marks, little tiny bruising and scorches on your skin. No real damage in that respect. Before suddenly the coalescence stabilizes. The effect vanishes, as does Puck. The mistress looks upon each of you one more time before she too fades away. This portal here, however, is still very much going, and Lovelar can see devils that are very eager to make their way here. It's a party time, boys. Let's do this. And what are we thinking for Ark's turn? It is up to you now. Oops, looks like it double clicked there, but it is Ark's turn.
Where?
Ark is gonna head over. There, Raw. Ark is gonna head over there and be prepared for whatever may come through that portal. For that, I'll end Ark's turn right there while holding an action.
Alright, what is Priyu thinking for her turn?
I am
Smelling like a rose that somebody gave me. I'm a birthday dead man.
You can head over to the portal.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'm rush up to the portal, and I can see Lovelar right here, and I'm like shouting it. So what do we do about this thing?
He just shrugs. I don't know. And then he points to his little thunder sphere.
There's not really anything I can do at this point, is there? Like, I don't know how any of my...
Not unless you want to rush into the portal.
Would you like a suggestion?
Sure, I'd love a suggestion.
Circle of Storms would be really cool.
Let me see what I
was gonna
got.
suggest spike growth.
Yeah, Circle of Growth or Spike Growth.
These devils come out and they're just like, ow, ooh, ow,
Ow, ooh,
what the
ah,
heck? I thought this was supposed to be a party.
ooh, ow, ooh.
See
Well,
you at the party,
the-
Richter.
I was thinking about trying to do Ice Storm again simply because it looks all fiery hell portal, you know. So I was like, hey, that would be a great thing. But yeah, I can do Spike Growth. I still have something there. Let me see.
Good, because Eric's about to get interrogated. And Daniel knows exactly what's about to happen if there's a spike growth up and I'm grappling someone.
Oh my.
Because you know
I'm just trying to find it. For some reason, it's not on my.
I've never seen fuck misspelled as devil, but that's I can totally see how it happened.
Listen,
Dvool.
my fingers are just so fat. I got little sausage fingers.
I always think of Deuce Bigelow. They should make a phone for full-figured women. Spiky growth,
All right.
there it is. All right, so what do you think? The entire area?
Let's because I can.
You can put it in the upper right hand corner. I think
did
you
not
might
wanna do
still
that.
catch Arc in there. But
And you're gonna
Yeah,
catch
I was
love
thinking-
no matter what, but go ahead. I'm not moving.
Well, no, if you do the center of it up and to the right, then yeah, you could get it so it covers just the circle and it most likely wouldn't hit her or Leveler.
Yeah, I want to try avoid hitting my allies because I feel like I thought I remembered I thought I remembered someone or one of my spells so that it wouldn't affect. I could choose to disallow certain creatures, but that's a different spell apparently. So, is it possible to move it down one more, or over one more square? Like, I want it to encompass the entire circle, but I don't want it to hit my friends, so that's like, way.
It's okay if it hits Lovelar. I am not moving, and it'll only deal damage if I move voluntarily.
Okay, that's fair.
I also think that it does technically cover that square that you're worried about to the left, like just beside Lovelar. It's just the way that the image goes, it doesn't have spikes in those 3 squares.
Got it,
so-
okay.
Lovar, I don't want you to be confused.
I'm gonna sit-
As long as you move, it's not willingly moving. It's just as long as you move.
Yeah, if someone pushes you over, you're gonna get stabbed.
We'll figure that out when it comes to it.
I just
Alright, well,
want
I
you.
put the
I just
token
want you to be
under-
well informed. That's all.
Okay, that brings us to our halftime break. We will catch you in 10 minutes with some more Are You Gaming Friends.
Hell yeah.
Mike, you know what's about to happen. Cheese grater 2.0 with 80-foot movement.
Also, totally didn't mean my birthday celebration stuff to keep going.
It's all good, man.
Oh,
would
totally
someone
good.
mind? Would someone mind lending me like 4,000 gold for an amulet of health? Is that something that can
Bet,
be
I
done
got
between
you.
the party?
Bet, I got you. I
$2
got like,
just for money
hold on.
bags.
Bet, I got you. I got, let's see here. I got, 57,000 gold just on me right now, and I still haven't added my monthly gold or my session gold.
Bro. That is unreal. You are.
He got to carry
Bet.
over from the last chapter, though, which is why he's got so much.
Well, I also make 5,000 gold, or sorry, not 5,000. I also make 2,500 gold a session, and also I
Ow!
get 2,000 gold a month.
Yep.
I'm a double annual subscriber, and also I am a I get the monthly vault for being a subscriber, so I get 1,000 per month.
Mm,
But I'm also a server booster, so I get another 1,000 per month.
okay, that was the one I was like, I knew about the subscriber advantage, but I was thinking like, where's the rest of this coming from?
But yes, Shags is also correct that a good chunk of my money is from my last season, because Ballard is technically the son of Yenvir, my season 3 character.
I actually think that I'm the only one that really decided to play something that was not tied to my old character.
Actually, no, there was only me and I believe 1 or 2 other people who actually tied their characters to season 3.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of other people did. That's why I was thinking that.
They tied their characters to in-game stories, but they were from like this world in these terms, at least.
Okay.
Like I know I'll just take the most the most fresh in my mind. Galric, he tied his story to his own story from not technically this world, but we'll call it the season 4 universe, because it wasn't from the season 3 settings, I guess you could say.
Okay. Alright, so unless they power word kill me, how long do you think it would take for them to get me out? If I
3.
just keep running amok?
3 rounds.
3 rounds?
Especially since they're probably gonna toy with you.
Shaggy, real quick, aren't you a wizard?
I am
He's
a
a warlock.
Okay, I thought someone in our... That's right, I got
Yep,
your home
Jax was.
confused. Jax is a wizard?
Yep.
Jax is a spellblade, or
Blade
whatever
singer.
the blade singer. Thank you. I was forgetting the subclass name.
All I need is just to know if he can make spell scrolls.
Technically, yes, though it will take him a while.
Listen. Once I found out that I can transmutate spell conduits, it's fucking over. I just need so many elemental spells. It'll be great. It'll be so good.
So
I will say-
how long should I stretch this out for?
I will say, just keep in mind that no matter whether he creates the scrolls or not, you can only cast them if they reside on your class's spell list.
I'm a sorcerer cleric. I have access to so fucking many spells. So many spells.
But he can also only create spells that are off of his spell list. Which, yes, I know he is a wizard, but there are quite a bit of cleric spells and stuff like that that he cannot touch.
I just need elementals. Like Circle of Storms. Once I get Circle of Storms, it's fucking over.
I only say all this because my other character is a wizard, and I know very well the limitations of what he can do.
I want to get what is it? Lightning. It's like an 8th level spell where it's just a line of lightning. Cannot remember what it's called, but it does like 8d8 damage on a failed deck save and half on a successful, and I'm like, that's sexy. That's hot. I need that. Fireball. It's
We're
over.
gonna need to censor that when you cast it, kind of thing.
Well, I mean,
I'm going to.
technically
I can
with my-
feel it. I can. Oh, go ahead.
I was to say, technically, with my superpower that I have, that I can change the damage type, I could change my Wall of Fire into Wall of Fists.
Happy Pride.
Oh god. It's that scene from Hell of a Boss where Crimson flips all the dongs are coming out of the wall.
There's dicks on the wall. Oh, that's
Yeah, I don't know what specific spell you're talking about, but I would screw all that to the wall and just say create incendiary cloud.
Incendiary cloud is necrotic, isn't it?
It's fire.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I want that. I want that.
And it's a
the...
it's a dexterity saving throw, but it's so it's the most common saving throw, which is the only downside about it. But not only does it have 10-mile-an-hour winds, but it's also 10d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful.
That's sexy. And you can use any level of spell scrolls, no matter what level you're at, right?
That I don't know the definite answer on, but if
Okay.
if you're not can't cast that level of spell and you're actually able to cast it through a scroll, it's definitely a heavy check.
Well, yeah. The one thing that I will say that I don't like about D&D is that I am a huge proponent of the sacrifice for more magic. And personally, if it were up to me, I want to lose limbs.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
How much you think Daniel's gonna hate me when we fight the end boss and I use fucking maze on the end boss with Silkus?
Oh, interesting.
Because I don't think I said this yet, but here, hold on, I'll text you.
Okay. I'll tell you what I was thinking of doing here. This is why I was asking how long do you think they would last?
Did you get it? I don't think Daniel's gonna be very happy.
Oh my god, getting Melf's Minute Meteors. That'd be sexy.
I mean, he'll certainly find a way around it. It's not game breaking, but still.
I split Lovelar up real bad, but once I hit either 6th level in Cleric or 6th level in Lunar Sork is when it's just gonna go insane.
That's cool.
I mean, you could do that, Mike, but I mean, you know he has a way around it.
I do. Like I said, I told him I'm not going to make it easy for him.
And also, Rala, just heads up, Ballard is planning on just slamming Eric to the ground and then just running into the portal to go fight shit, just so you know. He's done with his shit already, and he's ready to fight.
I'm gonna say Ballard's gonna run into the portal like, this is the fight I've been waiting for!
He's about to 1v20 the fucking demon army. He don't give a fuck.
God, that's funny.
Y'all will just be getting ready to fight while Ballard's just containing Eric, and then you just hear Eric's drone against the floor, and just see Ballard pushing past all of you, just running into the portal.
Leroy!
It's also downplayed by just the fact of of D&D as a system, but all of you guys are moving at 30 feet for every 6 seconds or whatever. Like that's your full movement, right?
Yeah.
Ballard's moving at 80, over a little bit under 3 times what you're moving at, and that's for every 6 seconds. So.
Yeah, if I use all my movement, then I can go up to a total of 90 because my teleport plus my action plus my move action.
If Ballard were to move at full movement with all the resources that he has, he would be going 240 feet on his turn.
Yeah, I know.
Because he would be dashing for the action dash, which would put him at 160. And then, he also has the boon of speed, so if he uses that as a bonus action, he can bonus action dash for another 80, which will put him at 240.
I have to wait and see what happened with that deck of many things that I had. Did it disappear, or did it just, is it still in my possession?
It is, but I mean, the deck of many things, usually you can only pull from once per person.
Oh, I know.
So.
I know. I was just curious if it was on my person or not.
Alright, we are back,
also,
and let's try another round here, see what happens.
It's also not to mention that Ballard still doesn't even have the mobile feat.
Okay, it's my turn?
I believe so, yeah.
Alright, I am going to use my bonus action to jump over there with teleport. My Misty Step thing that I have from the Rogue's Mantle. And then, I didn't mean to close the door there, I'm trying to move my token on my full thing because I got Spidey with me. 5, 10, 15. I am going to use my action to roll stealth. And I will use my inspo to take the 19 on that. And then I will go... Well, actually first I'll move in here and then I'll do my stealth. And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. 29, 26,
How many orations?
26, 17, 26, 19, 26, 18. We did 9 of them in total. We're done.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's overkill.
Yeah. There's not much I can do. I could lessen one of them, and that's it. I would lessen the crit, I guess. But yeah, I'd be dead otherwise.
Yeah, technically he has one more with his turn here, but that should suffice. We'll scoop up the body here as well.
And my spider would disappear, right?
He's a familiar, so yeah, he would.
Alright, Ballard, over to your turn.
Alright, I'll kind of like shove Eric to the ground and like ungrapple him. I'll just look at Raul and just be like, restrain him if you want. I really don't care anymore. There's demons here. I'm fighting. And then I'll just walk away. As I just walk up and just kind of like roll and stretch my head. And I'll just pull out my sword again and rage as I hold my action.
All right. Perception check. What's your passive? Oh, plus 10. You got
20. Yeah.
All right.
So exactly what I rolled.
200 HP, dealing 30, 40 HP per swing.
Well,
You run now.
16.
No.
106.
Let me finish, please. You run
Okay.
now, or TPK. 200 HP, 25, 30 HP per swing be damned. This is not the full forces of hell, but you would estimate no less than 50 devils are about to crowd this site right here. This is about to get very, very bad.
Alright, do I have to get that close to be able to tell that, or?
You were
I'm
already
just
pretty
asking for
close at the
movement
start of your
wise.
turn, yeah?
I was over here. I don't know if that was close enough.
I would say by the time you get to like this barrel right here, because it's
Okay.
you saw maybe like 10 of them with your passive perception 2 rounds ago when you were last here, and now that you're approaching it, you see Lovelar's eyes are starting to widen as it looks like every devil in the vicinity is just like, hey, where are those guys running to? Let's go check it out. This looks like fun.
He is actively reaching for the Gossamer bulb in his bag.
God.
He's like, oh fuck. He recognizes that now is probably a good time.
Just a heads up, you guys know that Xavier has one of those gossamer bulbs on his body.
I also have one as well, yeah.
No,
I
that
don't.
means that the devils have one. That means that the devils have one, guys.
We've already retconned this because Silkus had one when he was taken as well. This will just go to our new characters, Xavier.
Correct, yeah. If for
Okay.
whatever reason we find ourselves bereft of a Gossamer Bulb because a character had one and they died, their replacement character will have a Gossamer Bulb in their possession for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Gotcha, cool.
We already
Okay.
That's
retconned
good.
this, yeah. But okay, so if you're okay with me just like backtracking real quick, just with this new information.
But 5
right?
feet, yeah, absolutely. It's not until you get to that space that you would be.
Well, no,
fully
I
there.
just mean like my rage and all that, and just like
Oh,
going in a new
yeah, that's why I
direction.
didn't put it on your token to begin with, because I was
Okay.
like, I'm gonna give him a chance to look in there first before he fully commits.
Okay. Well, I was on. Yeah, no, I was unaware that it was like before or whatever. It's all good. I will still, shove him into the ground. All that's still true. I will go ahead and use my Gossamer Bulb to get the portal up to right here.
Oh, all right. Let's do. the
I
prettiest
am not
Gossamer
grappling.
Bulb.
Eric, he's over here.
Oh, you left him there.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
left him there.
All right. There's your Gossamer portal.
Wow.
That's
easy
an
on the
awesomely
tokens.
artistic gossamer bulb.
Absolutely, I'm gonna autograph that too. You guys are gonna get my
Why didn't you
autograph
just put down the spiral
here on
staircase?
live stream. See
Yeah.
how well I can finagle this.
And then I will run up here. Lavar, do you? I go
I
to
can make it.
like
Don't worry
grab
about
you.
it. I can make it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Then I just grab for you and run into the portal.
There you go. Screenshot that if
You
you
know,
need my
if you-
autograph.
If you
Oh,
look
wait,
at
what-
that portal and tilt your head to the left, it kind of looks like a smiley face with 2 big giant eyes.
Yeah, it
Oh, I
does
was
a little
gonna
bit.
say it looked like something else, but
That's great. Oh boy.
So go into the gospel.
You sounded in pain, Dan. Is anything all
yes,
right?
it's the Gossamer Bulb portal.
Oh no, I
was
was laughing while getting a good inhalation here.
You're welcome, Daniel.
I just grabbed for you and just dived into the portal.
Okay.
From us, yeah.
Well, let's
Lavar said he was fine, so
I guess that Priyu as well. Bonk. Bonk. Say goodbye to the
guess-
2 of you.
Can I cash in my best car coupon for 50k to add a level to my new character?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, I'm going to do that.
Our other guy is going to move in here, teleport, and we are the one responsible for the plane shift. Ironically, it's the lackey who can do the plane shift. The leader really can just talk your head off until you literally explode. And then
Which kind of happened.
we're going to plane shift ourselves out of here. Yes, indeed. There's just a lot of harsh, infernal language, and then you heard a brief scream from Xavier, and then a brief flash of the plane shift, and all of you are pretty sure you know what happened over there. Get rid of that. Eric, no longer grappled, looks up at Rala. Rala? What are you doing? Where are we?
Don't know.
This... He kind of trails off. It looks like his eyes take a distant look to them, almost as if he's trying to make a recollection that is struggling to surface right now. Oh, appreciate that there in Discord. That is awfully kind. And let's check with Eric. Oh, I saw that natural 20 wanting to land, and it fell onto the 8. I can't remember. I didn't come here by myself. Somebody ordered me to come here. And that is the extent of what he's able to accomplish this turn. Levlar in the Invisible Initiative spot is up next.
Cool. Yeah, he's just gonna Misty Step right above the portal and land.
Oh, the Gossamer portal. I thought you meant the Fiendish portal. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I would also like to re-roll the character. Just for like indulgence sake, I do kind of want my Thunder Sphere to like take a crack at a demon and scar him, but that's just for me and me only. So he's gonna land into the portal, like disappear into like a burst of clouds and then appear,
Sure.
falling through.
Alrighty. Whew. Yeah, they'll definitely be appearing at the top of the next round, so some of them would certainly be hit by this effect before or around the same time that you vacate the area, all things happening around the same time, as it were. Take those guys out. We'll take you out. And that's funny. I've deleted your character from the map, but it has still kept your initiative in that ghost spot. So very weird. I don't understand it. Rala, your turn.
Oh,
Looks like it's just the 3 birds left here. 3 little birds perched on my doorstep.
Right now, we gotta get out of here right now. Quick, to the Gossamer portal! As I would I'd take Eric, taking myself over to the Gossamer portal.
Quick, to the Hinton, Peter!
You might want to grapple Eric or pull him with you.
Yeah, he'll definitely take your hand and go with. And Ark in the next initiative can certainly make their way towards the portal as well. And there we go. Whoomp, whoomp. And this station may serve as an interesting place to explore again when we return.
Howard's gonna have fun coming back here and playing with those demons.
Those devils may have a lot of
Ballard's
fun.
gonna dream about it.
Yeah, our devils may have a lot of fun spilling into this realm now, considering that portal is still open. I don't know that closing that portal was a great option with a high degree of success for any in our party here. Definitely was interested that one of our party members tried to explore that potential. But
Look,
this
I'm not
brings
playing my
us...
wizard. I'm not trying to close anything, okay?
Sure.
I was going to say, does that mean that the party is now back at the safe place?
We would be back at our home base now, yes. Stew Crew, Swan Crew alike, they have gone back here. They actually got themselves a semi-truck from the Monsanto research facility down here. They visited one of the actual origin sites of the Agent Orange chemical weapon itself before it became a mutated intergalactic zombie virus.
The fact that Monsanto is responsible for Agent Orange is really funny to me.
And not improbable or not impossible.
Now that we
Absolutely.
have about, what do we have, an hour and a half left?
Hour left, yeah.
Just
Hour
about
6.
an hour.
Okay,
get
well,
our-
oh yeah, I guess an hour.
Let's get our lines here onto the field of play. Something that your characters have not yet seen before. Just a little brief thing I've been keeping track of to kind of show which path our party has taken. Getting from point A to point B to point C, we've kind of followed a similar trail into the same area. And Puck's sacrifice, in addition to Alaric's sacrifice on Sunday morning, they already got their first peek at the fully revealed regional map, but now so too will your group. This will be in-game information. Most of these details will be provided by the Time Mistress during our downtime event to come. But for right now, you can certainly take a gaze around the realm, get your feels. We will. Yeah, maybe. in
Jeez, this
response
is
to
so
that.
much bigger than I thought it was. Holy crap.
The region.
Yeah.
Oh yes, this is actually modeled after the first map that I ever drew for the Enemir setting. I don't know that I have it. I think I do.
Who's pinging Ballard? What are you doing over there pinging Strahd's crypt? Are you just like...
I'm going straight there, man.
He's like, see
I
you
noticed
guys.
that.
That was the benefit that our Sunday morning crew gained from their sacrifice. The Time Mistress will be revealing the location of Strahd's crypt again during
Oh, hey,
our
look, New
downtime.
Vegas.
And
I'm gonna
this-
head over to Fallout New Vegas and the Hogwarts Island.
Eucorian School of Sorcery. Let me double check something on this map and then just show you guys a cool little tidbit here since we have a little
Nah,
extra time.
We all need to go. We all need to go to the school of the sorcery, man. Unknown school of sorcery.
Oh, hey, I zoomed
We
way
need to
out,
go.
and there's
we need
this.
to go cosplay Harry Potter.
I didn't even notice this little island way the fuck off in the corner.
Oh yeah,
the
bottom left.
Shalar. Yeah, that's where our pirates come from.
Is it? What you mean, wizard? No.
Yikes, that is bright, bright, bright. 40.
Anyways, do we get that
Ooh.
the choice on what we're picking, or
Yep, just
rather
just
what
bear
Puck
with
is
me.
picking?
Just bear with me. Wanted to show you all this little thing here, and I had to create a map for it first. This is our
okay.
original UCore map here. Lines up pretty
Oh,
consistently
this one, yeah.
with what we see. Also, if any of you ever just wanted to get a sneak
It's on
peek.
graph paper!
Yep, the old school graph paper. I drew this back in 2001 when I was first designing the Enemir
Damn.
setting. Woo!
This
Can I make you feel really bad? I was in first grade in 2001.
I was a
I
year
wasn't.
old.
I wasn't born in 2001.
Oh god, never mind. You
My
guys are
campaign-
worse.
My campaign setting is older than some of the players that enjoy it. That is, that's pretty awesome.
You're all fetuses. I hate it.
Oh boy.
Y'all realize I'm
all of
only
them.
21, right?
Oh boy.
The fact
not-
that you were born, the fact that you're 21 can drink and all have the conversations and everything, but you're still like, ugh, this bothers me. This bothers me a lot.
I know, that's why I'm bringing it up.
I hate it. I hate it. I'm only 30. I'm not that old.
Oh, 30 is
Hey-o.
young. I felt old at 30, but now at 46, I'm definitely in a different boat altogether. But I still feel extremely young
fairness.
too, like in the mind and my interests and everything. I'm still discovering new interests that are coming out that are keeping me young. I hang out with a ton of young people as well, which I feel like keeps me in the know and keeps me young in that respect as well. So it's all perspective.
Absolutely the same. One of my good friends is 19 and constantly makes me feel extremely old because I'm like, you're the same age as several of my students, but we are actually like friends, and this is weird to me.
Oh, don't worry. If it makes you feel better, y'all are the people I talk to most, so you can conclude that on the age gap.
Alrighty, let's get into the selection phase of things now. That's not that. Sacrifices. Okay. Double check if you guys unlocked. We did. Ooh. The improved version. Okay. So we have unveiled the map. This is going to be the case for all of our tables. We've already seen it in Cringe Chicago. We've seen it in Cyberpunk Waterdeep. We've seen it here in Orange Enemir. Now for both tables. Additionally, for our stew crew. Okay. Not only have we restabilized the magical force using Puck's life essence, the Time Mistress will inform our group during downtime that Puck's life essence has also been used to strip the Vampire Lord Strahd of his legendary resistances. His I failed that saving throw, actually no, I made it. That is now gone. So we have 3 major pieces in play. We have Strahd's legendary resistance is completely gone. We have the location of his crypt, which now that both Sunday tables have completed their sides of things, and this is going to give a major insight to the rest of our tables. You guys, along with Sunday Morning, are going to collaborate as far as which table goes after the crypt. They are the table who unlocked its location. That does not necessarily mean they're the table that's going to go after it. You will decide that amongst yourselves. Likewise, we also know or strongly suspect that Strahd's base is here in the most foggy and obscured, gloomy section of the map, the area known as Las Vegas.
The area known as Fallout New Vegas.
Wait, we're playing the worst of the Fallout games? Great.
Hey!
Excuse you?
Yeah, that is that's blasphemy right there.
And here I thought we could be friends.
Hey, look, I don't actually play Fallout games. I just like to annoy
You
people.
just like to stir the pot.
Oh boy, stir that pot. I have not disliked any of the Fallout games that I played. The only issue I had with Fallout 4, which is as far as I've gotten, is it was around that same time period that all the games were including just too many side quests and too many extra activities like base building, which can be a lot of fun, but it can be a huge time sink when I'm just looking to play an RPG and not wanting to sink 150 hours into it.
That's why I
I'm
just
more
go
of an
to
Elder Scrolls fan myself, honestly. So
yeah, that's why I just go to the Elder Scrolls and Dragon Age.
Nice.
When
I'll
I go
be
to
honest,
RPG.
I
Love,
like
okay,
Fallout
Elder
4
Scrolls
building
is
the
fantastic.
bases.
I've been playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion remastered like non-stop the past few months.
Oh man, I wish I could
Fucking
play
nerds.
that, but I don't have any consoles to play it on.
Yeah, I knew they were going to get me too. I picked it up on Steam when it first got released, but my video game controller that hooks up to my computer is not the greatest. It's got some pretty bad stick drift on it. And of course, no less than a month later, they released it on the consoles, and I'm like, you assholes, I'm going to buy it on the fucking console. I know it. So
Yeah, I got my I
did the
got
same
my
thing with
Series
Baldur's
X,
Gate 3.
and I got the
I did the same
I
exact
got my
thing.
I got my Series X in the Game Pass, so I got it for free. But I paid for
Phasmophobia.
the.
I've got that game on Steam. I've never really found a group of solid people to play it with. I had a group of solid friends who play it, but
Daniel,
they're
you
so
should
deep
play.
into it that
Hell
when I
yeah.
What
tried
game
to
is
join
this you're
them,
talking
it was
about?
just
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3?
No,
No,
well,
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia is what we were. Hit me up.
Oh.
Well, I'll play it with you, dude.
Oh my
Me
gosh.
too,
Fucking stream that
absolutely.
shit.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful,
Hell yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, I always
I-
found it
I-
intriguing. It was just the people who were playing it were so advanced, and I just felt like so lost. And they
Oh,
were just
I-
like, "I'm
dude,
gonna go here,"
I
and they kept solving
I
everything, and I was like,
complete-
"I don't feel like I did anything."
No,
but cool,
no,
it was fun.
we'll make pure. We'll
100%.
make comedy gold. I don't know how to play the game.
I still
I
want
was
to
in the
find people
same
that want to play
exact boat.
Valheim.
My friends were all I think one of my friends, she invited me to play the game, and then when we both quit on one day, we had 7 hours each, and then I went back to the game the following weekend when I was off work and wanted to play again, and she had like 70 hours in it, and I'm like, honey.
No, I love Phasmophobia, so like I've been trying to find a good group of people to play with.
I like it. I just haven't been able to play it because I've never been able to play it with anyone. So
Yeah, and group
Yeah.
activities are difficult for me, of course, with as many TTRPGs as I run. When I do play video games, my preference tends to lean towards solo activities, but every once in a while I get a little craving to do some co-op, and with the downtime month coming up, that's probably one of my better opportunities during the year to get some of that in. I know Ari and I were talking about playing some State of Decay 2, so if anybody has that, that's a fun one we can link up a couple more players with. Gloomhaven is one that I have that I've always wanted to play with a group, as well as Phasmophobia. That's totally one. Baldur's Gate 3, I don't know how much headway we can get in that game in just a month's time, though. It might be something that we play a little bit into Act 1 and then just abandon it there, and it's like, well, that's what everybody does. Like, you get like 20 hours into it, and that's it.
to be fair, I've only ever gotten to like the start of the carnival in Act 3 and never gotten past that. So
I killed everybody in the carnival because I got caught stealing, and everybody just attacked me, and I was like, I have to have these
Oh my
things no matter what, so alright, you assholes, you're all gonna die then,
see,
motherfuckers.
I killed everyone in the town in the carnival, but that wasn't because that I got caught or anything. I just got pissed at the genie. So
You just
Oh my god.
you just choose murder.
I remember
look, I
last
was
year for
playing.
my
Look,
birthday-
I was cosplaying Ballard, and I got pissed. Okay.
I remember on my birthday last year, I actually did a nearly naked warlock run.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
those were the
I
streams
modded
that I
this-
always found weird. Like, there was one guy who used to be in our community, and that was like all he seemed to be there for. He was like, I wanna have people join my Twitch page and watch me do cross-dressing streams where I have no armor, but I'm just wearing Shadow Heart's underwear and just running everywhere. And I'm like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's all fine and well, but like, why did you join
Yeah.
Roleplaying Unlimited to then start promoting yourself in that respect? Like, you joined
So-
us to play at our tables, and within a week, he's like self-promoting, like, check me out in underwear running around. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
See, that's the funny part where mine is like, I did it where I just ran in my own stuff because I didn't need to wear armor because Warlocks had mage armor automatic. And I just ran and had fun because it was hilarious. And I did get a few people viewing, but I only did it the one time.
Faux show, faux show. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
everybody-
streamed it once
like-
and got like 3 viewers, and then just like never streamed it again.
It's like, listen, we don't kink shame here, but if you stream snipe, man,
Yeah, I mean,
That's a
there's-
huge one, yeah.
Yeah, there's a strict no self promotions thing here. Role playing unlimited, it's strictly because of bad
There's a reason why
experiences in that respect. That shit
There's a
led directly
reason-
to the Exodus.
There's a reason
Yeah.
why there's hardly anyone who even knows about my Twitch channel here. So I
That's the same
literally
thing.
only mention it in conversation, and that's usually like very rarely.
bitchin',
Yeah.
bro.
I do the same type thing. I just mentioned it now because I just remembered doing it the one time. It was
Oh, yeah.
funny. And I didn't even mention my actual Twitch thing.
Yeah, and once in a while, I will promote somebody else's stream. Mike has seen that, I think, twice. I've like tagged the community.
Oh, yeah,
like,
I've
hey,
seen-
Mike is
I've-
streaming. Go check him out.
Yeah.
Like, it's right time, right place. Like, if it's on a day that I'm not streaming anything and everything is going like well in that respect, like it's completely unpredictable.
Oh yeah, and I appreciate it when you do that.
Absolutely, always a pleasure, my friend. Let's touch base with Kayla here, though. Again, you've got 8 choices here that every table gets. You've got a 9th choice that I have improved by 1 degree by virtue of that 19 you rolled earlier. And I think we're going to start with that one. Usually we end with the unique table benefit, but this time we're going to start with it and then go to the 8 general choices. Only 1 table so far has chosen their unique table benefit, and that was Thursday, just a few nights ago. So, Stew Crew, you have stabilized the magic field, you have removed Strahd's legendary resistances. Your unique choice, you gain an instant very rare magic item for all surviving Stew characters. This would include Mike as well, even though his character died. His new character would benefit from this. This was a rare magic item. It has been improved to the very rare classification. Man, I've got some weed smoke going on in here that just will not come out. But it's keeping us a little 420 friendly at least. Here are the 8 choices. Yeah.
This place is magnificent.
Very. The 8 general choices that Kayla may choose from. I will be selecting the very rare magic items, but yes, there will be a great
no
many
fun.
of them in play.
I wanted to break my character more.
That's
I
the
was like- it's
difference
like-
between this and the Lost Dice Challenge. If you're one of our Discord supporters and you're playing in that game, you do get to choose your magic items when you complete certain levels of the Lost Dice game. But I
Yeah,
will
very
definitely
rare,
pick something
still
that's
very rare,
useful
man,
for your
yeah.
character. I'm not going to give like the wizard a suit of armor and be like, haha, sell it and spend the money on something half as valuable.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be a
no, no.
catered choice kind of thing.
I was mainly joking. Any very rare item is still helpful was fucking shit, so.
Very true. So the first of our choices, nobody's chosen this one so far, but if
Just
your
don't give me a pair of shoes.
if your character is one who benefits from expanded dark vision or devil's sight, this choice will unlock gloom vision for all characters, meaning that 60-foot restriction on sight that all of our characters have will no longer apply. There
And that
is
only
also
works beneficial if anyone actually has a longer dark vision.
Oh yeah, if we got warlocks
yeah,
with
I don't
Devil's
think-
Sight, or like Underdark races that have 120 foot instead of 60.
I don't think any of us or any of those or have anything like that, so.
Sounds about right. A Beskar Cachet, 25,000 Beskar bucks for each of you that you can spend on any of the beautiful prizes and redemptions we have in our Twitch channel. Even if you don't follow our Twitch channel or watch any of it, you can still redeem coupons for it, and the full list of Beskar prizes are posted in the Discord channel. 25k is a very healthy amount. If you're building towards something bigger, it's helpful. If you want to just kind of buy a bunch of smaller things as well, you can break it up like that. This one may be of particular interest to this table. We can add a standard level superpower to any character who does not already have a superpower. An additional one is our NPCs back at home base will now gain an XP booster, raising their level to the party minimum, which is 7. So most of our NPCs are level 2, level 3. They are all going to go up to level 7, which could be useful in defending your base. Any NPC activities that we have for community challenges will be increased in that regard because the NPCs are more capable. The unique benefit for our table was a guaranteed very rare item for each character. This next one in the general category is when I post your mercantile every 2 weeks, you're now going to have access to very rare magic items for this table and this table only. They will be randomly determined, just like any of the other magic items that you see on those inventories, but very rare quality items will become available. We already had this one tonight, kind of, but a red card draw for each character at the table. And our final selection may be worth a moment of consideration. Advantage on attacks for 1 minute during the endgame battle versus the table boss. No legendary resistances. Take out his crypt, get him at his home base, and then have advantage on everything for a minute. If you want to completely have your best chance at just owning the endgame encounter, this is a good one to select. So we'll go back through all of these without as much detail here. There's Gloom Vision for every character, 25,000 Beskar for every character, a superpower of the standard variety for each character who doesn't already have one, a XP booster for NPCs, very rare magic item access added to your weekly mercantile. Oh, I skipped this one right here. It's our general selection, but we have seen this one used time and again. 3 Phoenix Downs and 2 anti-oranges for each character will keep you alive versus zombie infections. Will also allow you to serve as a field medic for any characters who get dropped, because Phoenix Downs are basically item-based revivify. The red card draw, the advantage on attacks for 1 minute versus the endgame boss, or your unique benefit, a very rare magic item for each character. Kayla gets the choice, the final choice on this, and she will be choosing this for all of our characters. Aside from her, Kayla will be invited to a very new channel that is now 5 out of 6 complete. We will see how Wednesday evening goes. They are the one table I am most uncertain about how they're going to proceed with their Nexus event. But Kayla's new character will have some interesting additions when she brings her in.
Aside from the notes, Wednesday table was the table that you said basically no one wanted to sacrifice themselves, right?
That's what it sounds like. That is the impression I am getting from Wednesday Cruise. So we'll see just how that goes when we get to that point.
Alrighty.
So make your decision here. We will allow Kayla as the sacrificed character to make this final decision. Of course, any out-of-game conversation you want to have to influence, to make your case, this is the time for that. I encourage you to spend a little time on this, as we do have a bit of time still here for our session, at least like 35-40 minutes. Following this, we will resolve any of the effects of Kayla's choice, and then close it out with final thoughts and what have you from our first half of Act 5.
Alright, so, in my opinion, I think probably the best, or the top 3 picks would be, well, actually, let me first ask, Rala, Priyu, and, sorry, Baushi, do any of you have superpowers? Like, did you participate in the, whatchamacallit, the hype train that gave us superpowers?
Nope.
Nope.
And nope.
Okay, that's what I figured. Hilda's new character will have superpowers, if I remember correctly, from people rolling. But I could also be wrong about that. So basically, that leaves only me and Xavier with it. So my first pick would be the standard level superpowers for you guys. Aside from that, the other good ones that I would pick would be the very rare items for us, for each of us, or the red card draw. And if not the red card draw, definitely the mercantile.
I agree with Ballard on that. Like, you guys already know that I'm more than happy to sacrifice getting anything for myself to give out to the party. So
Yeah, no, that
if you guys want to take the one where you guys get standard superpowers, that would be fine with me. The red card draw is nice for everyone because then it's a benefit to everybody. The
I
very
definitely
rare magic
recommend the.
items,
I
whether we
definitely
get
recommend the items over the red card just because of the fact it's a guaranteed very rare for all of us.
that's what I was going to say. The other one is the magic items are always good for everybody too. And then if we also do the mercantile, to have a weekly supply of very rare items, it's fine too, although financially we will be limited.
I agree with most of that, except for the red card draw or except for the red card draw. I would throw in my hat for, if anything, a boost to NPC level as well. But that's my thought.
I would not argue against that. Yeah, no. If that's one that we pick, I will not be mad at all. Really, the
I'd
only
be
one, the only
furious.
one that I
I'm
feel
joking.
like,
I'm joking.
really, I feel like the only one that's a waste to grab it would be the 3 Phoenix down one.
That or the Gloom Vision.
Yeah.
That and yeah, the Gloom Vision and the Phoenix down ones, I just say don't pick those. Anything else, I will really not be mad with. I just those 3 were my preferred picks.
Tabashi, Rala, what are you thinking?
I'm in there for the standard superpowers or the items.
I'm inclined to agree. Especially since I know it's my own fault, but I don't have any of the like orange peeler or any of those kind of feats. So any little bit would help. So either
Hell
the
yeah.
magic items or the
Campaign.
I have a feeling Ballard during the downtime is going to be training pretty much everyone in all the orange peeler and shit like that. So, considering he has 4
Ballard.
teaching points,
Ballard literally just sits Prue down. He's like, "Okay, listen, we're gonna have a talk."
yeah, that's probably how it's going to go. What are you thinking, Puck?
I was thinking about doing the rare magic items.
If that's what you feel like is going to benefit us the best, I'm here for it.
And
Quick
I believe
question,
everybody
though.
seems to be in agreement that it is something beneficial. Oh, go
I
ahead.
do have a question about the magic items. These are exempt from any future Chini Butini bullshit, like where the magic items go away, right?
Yes.
I would presume so, yeah. It's just like the Lost Ice Challenge stuff in that way specifically.
Okay, that was one thing that I was thinking about when he mentioned the magical items. I was like, oh, I really hope there's not a
Maybe-
situation where those are gonna
maybe-
go away.
Maybe it's my own DM, like my own DM little thing, but I would like to hear that coming out of the DM's own fucking mouth. I need that clarification.
Yeah, I don't like that laughter.
Well, I will say he also said that he will be picking items that specifically benefit our specific
Hey,
characters.
Ballard, I love you, and I bet that I know that you probably know him really well, but I know
no, that's why I'm backing him up and I'm not letting him say nothing.
no DMs, and good God, if I don't make this distinction right now, I will cry.
Daniel, I love you, and I will say all the implied words without saying no.
Oh man. Okay. So I have 2 answers. One, the Yuuzhan Vong BS treachery was a plotline that I only ever planned to do once. I prefaced our lead into that by this is something that no DM should ever do. Every player that I have ever heard says that I would never want this to happen. I would consider leaving a table if it ever happened to me. Thankfully, we didn't have that happen, I think, because I gave enough forewarning and didn't just drop it on you guys completely out of left field. That being said, the Mordenkainen's Disjunction spell from 3E, I have repurposed for 5E. That is a 9th level spell that strips magic from items. So there is a potential that the occasional villain will have the occasional ability to remove 1 or 2 items here or there. but a
Really
full
trying to
But
cover
wash,
your tracks.
permanently.
a full wash of the entire party's items, that will never happen again. I can guarantee that.
Really trying to cover
Okay.
your tracks. They're really stressing the word occasional, aren't you?
Well, I had to
Alright.
make sure because I'm like, well, you guys are looking for some reassurance here, and I've already hinted at the disjunction spell being added back in. So I didn't want, and it's very possible this table could run into somebody, and the very rare magic item you're about to get could be the item targeted. So I want to make sure we don't get a year down the line. You're like, wait a minute, you said this would never happen. Well,
Alright,
Okay.
As
I got
long
a
as they-
question.
Okay,
I have-
with that does alter my answer to I would prefer superpowers over rare magic, but that's like by 5%. So that I will not
So-
be mad at. I will still be very happy about rare magic items. Just with that knowledge, I'm like,
sure.
I have a question about this Mordenkainen's disjunction. What class lists is that spell on by chance? And is it a permanent disjunction?
Yeah.
It is currently. It is in the same vein as other homebrew spells I'm working on, in that it is not accessible to the player side of the table just yet, but it'll at least be on the wizard spell list. I can guarantee.
Son of a! I was
Six.
hoping you were gonna say warlock.
The wizard
gonna
is
be
the
coming.
standard. Everything else is kind of like measured from the wizard standpoint, as I see it, because they're the only class that has been around in all iterations of D&D, unless you count earlier editions where they tried to change the name to magic user and things like that.
Soka's gonna be coming in and fucking some people up, alright?
And you said it is a permanent disjunction?
It is, yes. It's a 9th level spell. It requires a costly material component, and they have to roll a caster check against the rarity level of the item. It's not something your character gets a saving throw for, because it's the item that's being targeted, not your character, even if you're using or wielding or equipped with the item. It is something that the item has to resist. The caster blows the spell slot, the material component, and if they fail the caster level check, it's a wash. They've completely used all of that resource for no effect. But if they are
Fine.
successful on their roll, that item is now forever disjoined and either needs to be re-enchanted or you need to find another item of that category.
so with that, two things. One, I want that spell, like, as a DM to DM. I would love that spell. But Kayla, with that in mind, I do trust you to make this decision of your own volition. So go with whatever you want to and your heart desires. I think it'll be a good choice no matter what.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it is circumstantial, but I mean, it is still a possibility for it to happen.
Kayla just texted
Yeah.
me that she's going to do the 3 Phoenix Downs and the 2 anti-oranges.
Yeah, I
You
swear.
no.
are lying.
Daniel,
I will
don't joke
mute
about
you.
that. Don't joke about that. That made me feel so bad.
Ballard will jump ship to Monday Cruise so fast, don't even make me.
Kayla, don't worry. I'll fight him before. Don't worry. I'll punch him
Yeah,
in the
you're
face
you're
for
too
you.
sweet. We'll fight him for you.
Thank you. Anyway,
We won't let him tarnish your good name.
thank you. Okay, so because of the whole magic item thing, I think going with the superpowers would be best.
Ah.
Alright.
Turtle power. Oh wait, that's turtle powers, not superpowers. SUPER, extra syllable powers.
I hope you guys get really awesome rolls on those superpowers.
Here's
Get the
hoping.
good
I
shit.
hope so too.
I hope
Can
so too, buddy.
Can I fudge the roll a little bit and get something that makes it so I don't get targeted every single time something wants to kill me?
You would
Hold on,
want the
I'm gonna pull them
alpha
up so that
permanent
we can see what they
invisibility.
are.
Or can I get something that gives me slightly more dexterity?
There is actually a
Yeah.
roll for that. You can get one that'll give you a 22 index.
That is correct.
Potentially.
That is correct.
Yeah, these are the standard leveled ones though.
All right.
Pre and Lovelar being killed every single combat encounter.
Like Daniel said, yeah. So number 8.
All right,
let me see
so
what
we
that
got
is.
Parker rolling an 8, which is 2, 4, 6, 8. You've got Mind Shield. It represents a hardened mind, reflecting advantage on your mental saving throws, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Available
That tracks.
at all wall box. Oh, damn.
That's so good.
Baushi just got
That's
the energy
expulsion. Yeah.
A random type of energy can be fired from your character at a range of 60 or 180 with disadvantage. Deals 4 die 8 of that energy type. Can be used as many times per round as you have attacks.
I know. Question. You know what? Never mind. We're gonna come up with that when it comes up. That's sick. Okay.
All right.
So now you got to roll to find
Yeah,
out.
that's
what
pretty
energy-
cool.
Roll me a die 9 for the energy type.
Come on, toxic, toxic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Roll me a die 10.
Oh, you forgot about your own homebrew.
No, I forgot about fire damage.
I want.
Don't assume the
The
worst.
most standard type of damage.
Lightning.
Wow, that's funny. I called it, and it lands on fire damage. He does
Yeah,
fire
right.
damage.
Give him his fucking normal shit. Come on now.
There you go. Yeah, you got 4 die 8 fire blast. You can fire from your eyes, from your hands, other PG-13 parts. Actually, no, we're TV-14. I forget. We upgraded earlier this year.
I was gonna say,
Because the amount of
remember
F-bombs we dropped, we can't possibly claim to be PG-13. It's just not possible. TV-14, even
Remember
then,
that
is
scene?
sketchy.
remember that scene in the second Ghost Rider where he's literally pissing flames?
They made a second Ghost Rider movie?
Unfortunately, very
We can
unfortunately.
make like 3.
I remember they made a second
Rollins
Fantastic
still
Four.
has to
I
roll.
guess technically they've made 4 Fantastic Four movies, but
Oh yeah.
What did Baushi get?
Like
we
a
don't
D10 or
acknowledge
something, right?
those.
all right. So Baushi got the 3. Now we're looking for Connor. Roll your die 13. See what power you've got.
All right.
Also, I didn't realize that we would be starting or we'd be going later, but 10 o'clock is my limit for the night, so I will have to say goodnight to y'all.
All right,
Oh,
Jake, have a
Good
good
night,
one.
y'all.
Yeah, we started 30 late, so we might go like another 15 or so from this point, but we're pretty much.
Yeah, no worries. I get it. But cool. Have a nice night, y'all.
Good
All
night.
right,
Ray.
good night,
Enjoy
man.
your
Good
birthday when
night.
it
See you
comes.
soon.
Ooh, Rala, I think that's a nice one.
Oh,
Why did you
Well,
roll
he
a
rolled a
D12 plus
D12.
1?
Yeah. You gotta roll D13, man.
I couldn't find a
Yeah, that doesn't count.
anywhere.
Yeah, that won't be
You
in
have to
the
do it.
dice.
Type
It
it in.
won't be in the dice roller. Copy what I typed above, the /R space 1 die 13. Technically, you can roll any dice combination on Roll20. I've rolled die 1,000,000 something in halves.
Yeah, you're freaking. If I remember your
My
fucking
nihilist
Chini
damage.
Butini. Number 2?
A deuce. Deuce. That is the
Refined senses?
A bit of a standard right here, but you cannot overlook the advantages gained by a +10 to perception checks, especially when I'm asking for your passive perception. You're likely to have the highest one in the group now.
Definitely. And plus the, well, I guess because that's for, never mind. I was gonna say the extra bits are also very good, but
Oh,
I guess
for
you
sure.
didn't get those.
Yeah, for annual subs right there. If you've got that's one extra little perk right there. I have that little and more at the bottom of the annual stuff, so every few months I try to think of something to add in there just so
I
It's
will
not
say
a lie.
I love the expert fighter for Ballard, but I'm really sad I didn't get speed.
Ballard does not need anything. Does not need
So
that.
I wanted the extra speed because if I use an inspiration point, I get an extra attack this round.
Again, y'all don't need that. You don't need.
Well, with that being said, we are now 5 of 6, friends. We are almost done with our mid-season finales here. Before we take a month off, we'll still be around. During July, I've got that new Friday night game that is starting this coming Friday, as a matter of fact. It'll be a little half session 0, half session 1 kind of thing. I don't really play around with session 0s too much. I'm a little old school like that, and I'll feel people out and get to know like what they will accept and not accept in games, but we don't typically spend a whole session on preferences and things of that nature. We tend to just kind of roll into it, and if something's truly bad, we'll pause and address it as it comes. But otherwise, it is, I think, J-Man's game coming up this Tuesday, but stay tuned on that, everybody. The status for that this week, I would say, is tentative at best. I will leave that up to him to let you guys know, but just for our Tuesday players, putting that out there, just to be advised ahead of time. Otherwise, it is
I'll keep my
Wednesday
eyes on the
night.
chat.
Yes, sir. Otherwise, it's Wednesday night that we are looking at our return to the Coalescence Act 5, the final mid-season finale. Wednesday crew, they are right there at the Kyber Crystal Nexus. They've got Ahsoka Tano in their party. We're looking to see which character tries to fuse, merge, sacrifice, whatever the case is. The terminology is still a little vague. With the Nexus event itself. So that's going to be our Wednesday night. I will leave it to you all here for the next few minutes, just for any comments, questions, your thoughts in general over the campaign that we have spent now just about the last year playing between Acts 4 and 5. By the time we come back to this in late July, early August, it will pretty much be a full year at that stage. So, and most of you have been here throughout all of that. Kayla is still the newest player in Role Playing Unlimited, aside from our new friend Brian that DJ brought in, and Brian's exclusive to our Friday game, which is completely detached from the Coalescence itself. So I still kind of count Kayla as our newest player in our empire of gaming, as it were, our GM gaming mission right there, as it were. But yeah, thoughts and what have you from each of you here. It's been a long road getting to this point. It's been a privilege and a pleasure and a joy having each of you here every week when we convene for our gaming adventures.
Same here.
It's definitely been fun. I mean, I joined when Yenvir was still a thing and quickly joined pretty much all the tables. Remember that time. But yeah, no, it's been a fun time.
I'll be honest, I've started it's coming up to almost a year and a half now, I guess, that I've been in the party and the group. And I've had a lot of fun playing. I started originally on both Thursday and Sunday games. But then the Thursday game, unfortunately, due to real life, I wasn't able to play in. I enjoy playing with Daniel. I enjoy sometimes frustrating him, but not usually to the point of getting him too upset. I think every once in a while a swear word popping out is the big thing. I really do enjoy his game. I love the worlds that he's created and how things have gone so far. I'm looking forward to the rest of this chapter and the remaining chapters as well, to see what we all end up doing.
I agree. Even though I'm new, I really love Sunday night games with you guys, and I really appreciate Daniel welcoming me into his community. So hopefully I have more years to come.
We ain't going anywhere, my friend.
I know that I'm not the most, because of my 2 jobs and busy, hectic lifestyle, I'm not the most active in the external role playing, but I always feel welcome, even though I may not be 100% caught up or anything, and it always makes me feel happy that I've finally found a place that I can show up to and actually be able to talk and have fun and play the game and not worry about, oh, you didn't see that stream 3 weeks ago, and so you're like so far behind, we'll have to leave you out, kind of thing. Like, it makes me really happy that I found such an inclusive group, and being here for as long as I have, Dan is you're just one of the best DMs I've ever been a part of. Like, your world building, your story crafting, everything is just so thorough and immersive, and it's so much fun being around you guys, and I'm just so happy to be a part of your little group.
That is so kind of y'all. I appreciate all the kind feedback there, friends. It is it's been a long road coming, and I will miss hearing y'all's voices for sure. Definitely like to hear from Connor as well.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's fun. I know I don't usually fit in here too well, considering I don't participate in a lot of stuff going on in Discord, but I do like playing D&D for now, every now and then. It's nice.
You got a calm, easygoing, smooth presence about you there, my friend, and I enjoy your presence here at the table immensely. You are a very valued member of our community.
I was about to say, I think you underestimate how much we appreciate having you here, Connor.
No, thanks.
Absolutely, my friend. Very, very appreciated. Much love to you. And well, friends, that brings us to our unfortunate conclusion for the evening, and for I believe 6 weeks now. Because yeah, we're gonna take 2 sessions off, so 2 weeks we're not back. 1 month we're not back. 6 weeks we will finally be back. I will be posting downtime information very, very soon in the Discord server. I've already posted all of our characters' teaching and learning potential during this 3-day long weekend kind of downtime period before we go into the second half of Act 5. Beyond that, we will have some narrative additions to kind of push our story forward, get us set up. As I was also saying, the tables are going to have their choice as to which side of the quest they want to go down for the second half of our Act 5. Whether they want to go directly for the let's really stick it to the villain quest, or the other side of it, which is still undefined at this point. That's stuff that's all going to be revealed and determined during the downtime. So we'll discuss all that. We got a lot more incoming here, friends. And then beyond that, video game streams to continue building up your Beskar bucks, get those community challenges that we got going, hopefully closer to completion so we can get extra magic items added into our weekly assortment. You know, everybody is very eager for that. And I guess the only thing left to say, friends, is this is Tragically HP, last survivor of the Coalescence. Signing off.
See ya.
Thank you. Good night.
Later, y'all.
Have a good one, man.